You know, a very common question that I get from guys is how soon should I give the girl a call? Well, let's talk about some basic rules. Now, first of all, you know that many rules are designed to be broken. So situations will dictate changes in this, but I'm going to give you some basic ideas and use these and adjust them as they fit to your particular circumstance. First of all, when you get a number from a girl, you meet her, say, out, at a coffee shop, whatever, and she gives you digits. You probably don't want to go right home and call her. It's too soon. She's probably already on a high, having met you, looking forward to the phone call. And women's minds are powerful things. You want to take advantage of those so they can build you up in a way that you would not otherwise be able to do on your own. So give her a couple of days, 2 or 3 days. You can actually go out as far as a week, maybe even 2 weeks, but I wouldn't go any further than that. If you do, she's not going to remember who you are. So let's say you wait 4 or 5 days and you give her a call. Now be aware, she's not going to answer the phone if she suspects it's you. That's part of the game. There's a video here you can look at called Telephone Games that'll tell you a lot more about that. But so the first time she's not likely to answer the phone. Just accept that. Don't leave a message though. Why? Because she already knows you called. It's on her caller ID. Most likely your caller ID is not blocked. So she knows you called. Give her a couple of days. Then give her a call back. The likelihood of her answering is much greater now, because now she's motivated, wondering, well, is he going to call back or whatever. Now, if she doesn't answer the second time, I would suggest you not leave a message again. Give her 3 to 4 days. Then call her back again. If she doesn't answer the phone this time, leave a message and simply say, "This is Dennis. We met at the coffee shop last week. Want to get back with you. Here's my number." Always be sure to leave your number up front and do it twice. "My number is," and say it once, and I repeat and say it again, so she has both of them in case it gets chopped out of there. And say, "Call me back." Hang up the phone. Now, the likelihood of her calling you back is pretty low, even if she's really motivated to meet you. It's just part of the girl game. What you should do is this. Go out and get some new numbers and realize that she may or may not call you back. If she does, it will usually be within 24 hours. If she doesn't call you back, give her a week and call back one more time. "Hey, this is Dennis. I called you before. You didn't call me back. This is the last time I'm going to call. My number is," and I repeat, say it again, and leave it for her. And that's it. Now move on to the other numbers. This is one of the reasons why dating is a numbers game, unfortunately. You have to deal with a lot of these kinds of games out there, and it's just the reality of the way that the dating industry works right now. Unfortunately, these are things that our parents use. It's all back. It's last millennium stuff. It doesn't really work today. So a lot of women are shooting themselves in the foot. So let's take some other examples. Let's say you've met this girl, you actually got on a date or two, you guys had a great time, and you slept with her. How soon should you call her back? You should call her back the very next day. Now here's why. In her mind, she has all this stuff going on, wondering what you're thinking. Oh my God, was it too soon? Did I do the right thing? Or whatever else. If you call back the next day, now first of all, she is likely to answer the phone, by the way. But if she doesn't, simply leave it just a simple little 2-minute message. "Hey, you know what? It was great being with you last night. You were fantastic. I can hardly wait to see you again. I'll give you a call maybe in a few days." That's it. That's all you need. And then give her 3 or 4 days and call back. How about if you guys have been out on a date but you guys haven't had sex yet? Maybe been out on 3 or 4 dates and you haven't had sex yet. You want to go ahead and try and keep her in the loop. And the reasoning behind this is you're trying to establish a pattern. Relationships are all about the pattern that you establish. The connection of the pattern, of course. But the pattern is you want to be able to be kind of setting up to see each week, maybe. So maybe you're setting up dates for the weekend. Maybe you're having lunch during the week once or twice. And that's the pattern you're setting up. So you need to be on the phone making that happen, too. By the way, one last thing about telephone use. You absolutely, positively have got to avoid using texting early in the relationship. Texting kills relationships. Why? Because they're too easy to avoid, they're too easy to misconstrue, and you can't get enough information to give her anything of value. So don't use texting. Even if she texts you back. For example, you call her, leave a message, she doesn't call you, she texts you, which by the way is very rude. Don't text her back. Call her back. Now once you get the relationship going, okay, after you've been dating for a month or two, Then you can go ahead and get into the texting thing. If you want to go ahead and just throw in a little, taps here and there, it's fine. So there's some rules about calling back. If you have any questions, of course, write me. Go to beingaman.com, and you can write me right off the website. Take care.